Hey listeners, we're back with another SLP short from our My Rugby League Story series. This time it's Southerner turned Pie to Lee, aka Wightpie. Lee emailed his story to us, which I'll read out for you now, and then stick around after for an SLP update on what else we've got coming up for you soon. I'm Lee, otherwise known as Wightpie on Twitter, and like one of our erstwhile hosts Tim, I'm a Southerner and a Brentford football fan who didn't grow up with RL. Growing up, I would watch the Rugby League on Saturdays on Grandstand, one for the kids to look up there. My introduction to Rugby League was the dominant Wigan side of the 80s, but once I went off to uni and RL left terrestrial TV, I just stopped watching. That said, straight after my GCSEs, I went to see family in Australia and saw my first live rugby league, Balmain Tigers versus North Sydney Bears. But that would be the only game I saw in the flesh for almost 15 years. Then, like so many good stories, it was boy meets girl, in this case with the girl from near Wigan, whose dad was a season ticket holder at the DW. That girl became my wife, and as we lived in Southampton, the opportunities for live rugby league were few and far between, but whenever we visited the in-laws and there was a game on, I used to go along with my father-in-law. Fast forward a couple of years and we were living in Golborne, dangerously close to bandit country of St Helens and Wigan, and I was attending Wigan games regularly, so I decided to get a season ticket. I can't be called a glory hunter as my first season was 2006, The Great Escape. But since then I have been fortunate enough to see us win and lose Grand Finals and Challenge Cup Finals, and seen some brilliant players like Trent, robbed of Man of Steel Barrett, Superman, aka Per Richards, and club legends like Lockers and the Ginger Pearl. Come 2021, my teenage daughter has her first season ticket, and we were all hoping for some more normality, but who knows. Keep up the good work with the pod, Mark and the gang, and here's to another Wigan Grand Final win, although we can only guarantee it if we get wire in the final. Thanks to Lee for sending in his story. Lee actually checked if we were still taking these, and I want to tell you that we'll keep taking these for as long as the show is still going and people keep sharing them, because I think they're great. I love them. If you want to share your rugby league story with us, then get in touch, superleaguepod@gmail.com. You can send it to us to read out, like Lee did. You can record it yourself if you like, that's great. Or we can even look to sitting down for a quick Zoom or Skype where we can record the chat instead. Just get in touch. Now, at the time of release of this episode, we're only hours away from the start of the new NRL season. We're just over a week away from the first Challenge Cup action of 2021. Pre-season games are of course happening all around us, and Super League is 16 days away. We'll be bringing you our SLP season preview and prediction show a week before the new season starts, and you'll have until 9 PM on Tuesday the 16th of March to make your 2021 Rugby League predictions for us ahead of that show. So that's less than a week, guys. I'll pop a link to the Google form in the show notes, and make sure you click on it to make your predictions. Of course, the more we get, the better that show will be. But I will be deleting any more Tom Andrews parody submissions. We know he's your listener of the year, but come on with the fake votes, guys. The different versions of Tim Andrews that I've had to remove. As well as that, we've an SLP short in the pipeline before then, and whilst you wait for that, why not go back and make sure you've listened to my recent SLP short chat with Neil Ormston about the Rugby League Record Keepers Club. Oh, and I'll have something for you all to read soon as well over on the blog at superleaguepod.com. I'm going to be running my eye over all the club's squads, the ins and outs, the key men, the young prospects, etc. to look out for as another Super League season appetite whetter. That should be up before the weekend, all being well. So watch our Twitter and Facebook feeds for the links there. If any of you see anything that we share, then please do share it on yourselves. The more folks that we can get into SLP family, the better things will be. And I guess that just leaves me to say that I hope you can all feel the excitement building for 2021 like I can now, as the season's nearly upon us. And until you hear from us again, which I promise will be soon, stay safe, gang. Ta-ra!